Hello everyone, my name is Haley Bencourt and I will be a freshman this fall at Baylor University where I plan on majoring in business. My academic and social experience at Montgomery High School, where I had a 3.7 GPA, has prepared me in many ways for my future in the business industry. First, I took all advanced and AP classes, including AP World History, AP Physics, AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, AP Government, and AP Economics. This course load has taught me critical thinking and how to deal with the pressure that comes with all the extra time and commitment with these classes. During the summer for the past 3 years, I have taken online classes, at least 2. The summer of 2018, I took 1301 English and 1302 English. The summer of 2019, I took 2333 English and 2332 English. And this summer of 2020, I have taken Business 1305, Theater 1306, Speech for Business 1302, and Christian Scriptures 1310 through Baylor's Summer of Discovery program. On top of this course load, I was also in drill team where I served as an officer. It taught me time management, teamwork, how to deal with difficult situations, and it brought out my creativity side that I did not know I had. All of these things I will need a master in order to succeed in business. I was also an active member in student council, where I was chosen to be a part of an executive board by my administration. And this involvement gave me the opportunity to run and be voted in for class officer by my peers for my senior and junior year. Student council has taught me that everyone has their part in a project. So rather than me doing everything half-heartedly, I find one thing that I'm really good at, and I do that one thing and I prioritize the rest. I was also an active member in psychology club where I learned how to understand why people are the way they are. And I was also in bowling club and Health Occupation Students of America, otherwise known as HOSA, where I met and got the chance to interact with people I never would have if I didn't join those clubs. I feel that a big part in succeeding in the business industry is being able to interact with others and knowing your strengths, which my club involvements have taught me. Second, I've had a part-time job since the summer going into sophomore year. While this proved to be difficult sometimes with summer practices from 8 to 3 every day and not being able to drive myself since I was only 15 at the time, it just made my time management skills and my organization skills that much stronger. I worked at Kroger's as a courtesy clerk from June of 2017 to January of 2018. This is where I learned how to interact with different age groups, where my business interest was first peaked. And this is also for the very first time where I had an authority figure that did not like me right away. I had to prove myself to them, which I've never had to do before. I averaged about 20 hours a week, not being able to work much more than that with schoolwork and practice every day. I left Kroger's and went to a local snow cone stand where I was actually the first person they hired on, so I got to see how they grew the business. Being able to be a part of the business at an early age added a lot to my knowledge as the owners kept me involved in almost every step of the process. From anything from building the trailer to setting cost of the products and staffing. Once the stand closed down in the winter, I went to a local Chinese food restaurant where I was a hostess, a waiter, and a delivery food driver. I was there until October of 2019 when I unfortunately saw the process of business closing. In August of 2019, I got a second job at a local juicing bar called Raw Creations. It wasn't until I left the Chinese food restaurant that I started taking on more responsibilities here. That included juicing, going to events to promote our products, and doing price analysis on all of our products. I was also promoted to manager during this time since I became a full-time worker during quarantine. I averaged about 50 hours a week. I was also in charge of our social media platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All of my skills I learned here will be utilized in my future in the business industry. In January of this year, I decided I needed a second job again. So I started at a local boutique called Sweet Texas Treasures as a sales associate. Since then, I've moved more into the business side of it rather than the customer service side. On any given day, I can be ordering more clothes, I can be adding new products into inventory, taking new product photos for the website, or packaging online orders. I believe this is where I've learned the most about business, and it's not from the things I've done, but rather the people I've talked to. My boss is Sweet Texas Treasures and is an inspiring and strong woman who started selling her custom t-shirts out of her car, and now she's on track for a profit of $1.2 million this year, just 5 years after she's opened. The lessons I've learned from her are invaluable. My last day at both the juicing bar and the boutique was Friday and Saturday, and I cannot thank them enough for everything that they've taught me. And although it was difficult saying goodbye to everyone, I'm excited to continue my journey at Baylor University this fall. Thank you to everyone for taking the time out of your day to better understand why I'm equipped for a business profession. And if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you.